Hello, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to take a look at Tezos news and price prediction. Disclaimer: this video does not encourage you to buy any of the cryptocurrencies or investing at all. This is just the opinion of an amateur, not a financial advisor. Before investing in cryptocurrency, I recommend talking to your financial advisor and doing your own research. First, let me explain to you what Tezos is in a few words. Tezos is a blockchain network linked to a digital token, which is called Tez or a Tezi. Tezos is not based on the mining of Tez. Instead, token holders receive a reward for taking in part of the proof-of-stake consensus mechanism. After a promising start and a highly successful initial coin offering, ICO, Tezos was troubled by numerous delays and legal issues. However, Tezos survived the cryptocurrency bear market, in part because of its unique proof-of-stake mechanism. The price of Tez more than tripled between October 2019 and February 2020 and reached record highs. As of February 2020, Tezos was attracting attention again. Alright, so first news about this project is Ziglu makes Tezos and digital coin Tez available to customers. It is one of the first 3 companies in the UK to have achieved FCA registration as a crypto asset firm, at a pivotal time as consumers are seeking greater financial inclusion, control, and choice. Ziglu's vision is to open up access to cryptocurrencies for all, safely, simply, and affordably. In response to a customer vote offering a range of cryptocurrencies, the Ziglu community overwhelmingly voted for Tezos, with 56% selecting the altcoin. Tezos is attracting a lot of attention as a decentralized open-source blockchain network similar to Ethereum that can execute peer-to-peer transactions and supports dApps using smart contracts. Tezos is also able to upgrade to meet the needs of today without network disruptions. The Tezos governance system empowers stakeholders to vote on changes to the network, enabling dynamic innovation and native adoption of cutting-edge features from its own ecosystem and the wider industry. Bosses at Ziglu believe Tezos demonstrates that technological progress can continually happen on one permanent network, as it has successfully upgraded multiple times without stagnation. New features. Since launching last year, Ziglu has released a series of new features in various aspects of functionality. Customers can now make peer-to-peer payments across all currencies, both digital and traditional, and execute faster payments to any UK account, as well as being able to spend from their GBP account with the Ziglu MasterCard debit card. Now, with the addition of Tezos, customers can access 5 cryptocurrencies including Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ether, and Litecoin. Mark Hipperson, Ziglu founder and chief executive officer, said Tezos was an exciting choice to make for Ziglu community. It is important to us that our customers can contribute, tell us what features they want, and be involved in the future development of Ziglu, he said. We opened our vote to our community, offering 4 cryptocurrencies, and they overwhelmingly selected Tezos. Tezos is an exciting choice for us as it is definitively open and community-driven, which aligns strongly with our core values of inclusion and accessibility for all. Another bit of news that can also affect Tezos' price in the future. Draper Goren Holm adds Tezos startups to its $25 million venture fund. The Los Angeles-based venture fund plans to incubate startups building on the Tezos blockchain. Blockchain venture studio Draper Goren Holm has announced plans to incubate Tezos-based startups as part of its $25 million venture fund, highlighting its conviction in the smart contract platform. The venture fund, called Fund 1, was launched in October 2020 as a way to incubate emerging blockchain companies. Fund 1 is set up as a traditional venture capital fund focusing on emerging fintech and blockchain startups. The inclusion of Tezos-based projects into the fund is hardly surprising given the company's growing support for the smart contract platform. Draper Goren Holm already backs Tezos Stable Technologies, the team behind the USD Tez stablecoin. The company is also invested in Calumet, the Tezos-based NFT marketplace. Tim Draper, the company's special limited partner, described Tezos as the leading platform for smart contracts and low energy use due to its reliance on proof-of-stake or POS consensus. Alan Goren, founding partner of Draper Goren Holm, said, We believe the differences in the Tezos blockchain and how it's governed are monumental to scaling blockchain verticals for the long term. Tezos was one of the most promising smart contract platforms of late 2019 and early 2020, but has faded from the limelight amid the bull market. At $3.8 billion, XTZ is now ranked 32nd by market capitalization according to the CoinMarketCap. Alright, so now let's get to the price prediction. Tezos' price is breaking out from a 3-week consolidation process along the 10-week simple moving average. A clear breach of the topside trend line at $5.37 will break the precedent of a failed breakout in February. Tezos' price is not overbought on long-term charts. Since the beginning of 2021, XTZ has constantly held the 10-week SMA on a closing basis, demonstrating consistent, almost methodological demand for the altcoin. If the rally continues this week, the first resistance will be the topside trend line at $5.37, followed by the February high of $5.66. Still, traders should set their sights on the 1.382 Fibonacci extension of the February correction at $6.71, delivering a gain of 35% from the current price. An aggressive target is the 1.618 extension level at $7.35. To be detailed, traders should go beyond the apparent levels and consider that XTC reached a 100% deviation from the 40-week SMA at the August 2020 high. At the February high, it reached a 110% deviation from the moving average. Splitting them down the middle would equal a price target of $6.10. A projection at the topside trend line on a weekly closing basis would raise the odds that XTC will revert to the 10-week SMA at $4.06. Subsequent support may appear at the 0.0618 Fibonacci retracement of the rally from the December low at $3.15. A more critical foothold is the February low convergence with the 40-week SMA at $2.92 to $2.95. Alright, but for now, let's see what this other source thinks. The correction between Bitcoin and Tezos has been rising since the last week of February. A weak correlation, however, morphed into a very strong positive correlation as the end of March approached, with the same being the case at the time of writing. Bitcoin has defended the $58,000 mark well in the recent days, barring the quick dip to $56,800 that was likely caused by a cascading liquidations. Given the positive correlation, Tezos might be preparing for its next leg northward as well. On the 12-hour chart, XTZ broke out past the range, dashed blue, highs at $4.45, rose to $4.73 before pulling back to retest the range highs as support. This confirmed its flip to a region of demand, with XTZ climbing to touch $5 in recent hours. The long-term bias for XTZ was strongly bullish. The consolidation, followed by a breakout back towards its ATH, was backed by steady demand from buyers. Flipping the $5 area to support can be expected to occur in a few days. This scenario would likely boost investor confidence in XTZ, and buying pressure could push XTZ to a new ATH in the coming weeks. Reasoning: the OBV has been on a steady uptrend after it fell to $3.10 in late February. This was when Bitcoin stumbled from $61,800 as well. The LBV's uptrend showed that buyers have been steadily arriving since that drop. The RSI was oscillating around the neutral 50 over the month of March, and just recently climbed strongly to register a value of 65 at the time of writing. The stochastic RSI was in overbought territory, and some consolidation under the $5 mark can be expected before a breakout north. Conclusion: the 12-hour and higher timeframes showed that momentum was in favor of the bulls and had a legitimate backing in the form of demand from buyers. The $5 psychological level will be a stubborn area of resistance, but Tezos is likely to breach this area and post a new all-time high in the weeks to follow. A bullish Bitcoin reinforces the positive outlook for XTZ. We really hope this video was interesting to watch and gave you some info about this topic. Thanks for watching.